Sa ilalim po ng implied powers of the President, no, pwede niya pong resolbahin ang ating problema tungkol dito sa zero budget allocation sa PhilHealth. At also pwede niyang strictly ma-implement yung sin tax law. Ang kanya po pwedeng gawing argumento ay yung sin tax law nga, na kung saan sinasabi dito sa batas na to na 80% ng collection coming from liquor, tobacco, cigarettes, and sweetened beverages taxes shall be allocated to PhilHealth. This legal position will strengthen the argument of the President for a supplemental budget for PhilHealth, thereby ensuring that PhilHealth will receive its mandated funding in accordance with the sin tax law. Pangalawa, pwede din gawing argumento ng ating Pangulo yung provision sa ilalim ng ating saligang batas that the President has the constitutional duty to ensure the faithful execution of all existing laws, and this provision extends to the enforcement of the sin tax law, which will also ensure the mandated share of PhilHealth. Okay, maliwanag yan ha. At ang pangatlo, no, meron ding constitutional obligation ng ating Pangulo to promote the general welfare of the people. At yan ay maisa sa katuparan kung maipapatupad yung sin tax law at yung constitutional provision na bigyan ng priority ang mga programang pangkalusugan ng ating pamahalaan. Yan po sa palagay ko ay ilan sa mga argumentong pwedeng i-adapt ng ating executive branch of the government before signing this proposed 2025 budget sa katapusan ng buwan na to.